John Bunyan. Are they that are justified by Christ's blood such as have need yet to be saved by his intercession? Then from hence it follows that justification will stand with imperfection. It does not therefore follow that a justified man is without infirmity. For he that is without infirmity, that is perfect with absolute perfection, has no need to be saved by an act yet to be performed by a mediator and his mediation. When I say justification will stand with imperfection, I do not mean that it will allow, countenance, or approve thereof. But I mean there is no necessity of our perfection, of our personal perfection, as to our justification, and that we are justified without it. Yea, that imperfection in justified persons remains. Again, when I say that justification will stand without imperfection, I do not mean that as to our justification we are imperfect. For in that we are complete. We are complete in him who is our justice. If otherwise, the imperfection is in the matter that justifieth us, which is the righteousness of Christ. Yeah, and to say so would conclude that wrong judgment proceedeth from him that imputeth that righteousness to us for justification, since an imperfect thing is imputed to us for justification. But far be it from any that believe that God is true to imagine such a thing. All his works are perfect. There is nothing wanting in them as to the present design. But what then do we mean when we say justification will stand with a state of imperfection? Answer. Why, I mean that justified men are yet sinners in themselves, are yet full of imperfections, yes, sinful imperfections. Justified Paul said, I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwells no good thing. While we are yet sinners, we are justified by the blood of Christ. Hence again, it is said, he justifies the ungodly. Justification then only covereth our sin from the sight of God. It maketh us not perfect with inherent perfection. But God, for the sake of that righteousness which, by his grace, is imputed to us, declares us quit and discharged from the curse, and sees sin in us no more to condemnation. And this is the reason, or one reason, why they that are justified have need of an intercessor, namely, to save us from the evil of the sin that remains in our flesh, after we are justified by grace through Christ, and set free from the law as to condemnation. Therefore, as it is said, we are saved, so it is said, he is able also to save them to the uttermost that come to God by him, seeing he ever liveth to make intercession for them. The godly, for now we will call them the godly, though there is yet abundance of sin in them, feel in themselves many things, even after justification, by which they are convinced they are still attended with personal sinful imperfection.